Tanya. Thank you for that lovely introduction. I am a Yiddish vaudevillian, which means that before I begin to speak, I would like to say a few words. Sounds better in Yiddish, I guess. I wanted to introduce you all to my assistant, Enza. Very clever little bird. Don't ask me where I got him, sir. I just opened the window one night and influenza. That's a gag from the great flu epidemic of 1918. I've got many more like it waiting for you. As I said, he's a very clever little bird, and he'll make himself vanish from my fingertips faster than you, madam, can say, "Here, kitty, kitty, kitty." All you have to do is go ahead, man. Say it. 1, 2, 3. Hop! Vanish up his sleeve. Go ahead. Feel the sleeves. Feel. I said feel, and not wipe your hands on them. Look at that. Under the jacket. Why don't you take a look around and tell me what you see? Not much, she says. Everyone's a critic. I'll tell you what, since you were so kind to check the sleeves, why don't you come up here? I'd like you to hold this for me, if you'd be so kind. What's your name?
Jean Ann.
Jean Ann?
Yes.
Step right up here into my office, Jean Ann. Face the audience, remember? He didn't say it wrong. Remember, you've got to face the audience because that's how Lincoln got it. Now, Jean Ann, for the audience, that this is indeed an empty hat, correct?
Correct.
All right, hold it up at eye level, and you'll see that from the empty hat, the magician can bring out not a rabbit, but a hare. I've been practicing that one some time. Thank you very much. All right, Jean Ann, now, the real reason that I brought you up here is because I thought it would, over this way, I thought it would be interesting for variety purposes to, instead of just doing magic for you, to teach you all to do something that magicians do. Would you like that? Say yes. Very good, Jean Ann. You don't mind if I call you Jean Ann, right? You can call me Mr. Baker. Now, Jean Ann, you know that magicians always say take a card, any card, yes? But do you know that sometimes they have ways of making you take a card that you think that you have a free selection, and yet you take the card that they wanted you to take?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'd like to teach you how to do that. So we're going to show everyone here how it works. This was taught to my mentor by none other than the great Howard Thurston. Someone knows him. Now, Jean Ann, you ever notice that a deck of playing cards is like a line of chorus girls? The fronts may be different, but the backs are all the same. You like it? You see, for the purposes of our experiment, it only gets worse. For the purposes of our experiment, let me spread them out a little bit here so that you have a seemingly free choice. I'm going to ask you to select one of these cards, but I want you to say it's a free choice. So after you choose a card, I'm going to ask you if you'd like to change your mind. I want to let you know that in advance so you don't think that I've got the wrong card or anything like that. It'll be up to you if you change your mind or you stand pat with what you have. Now, I could do it like this, but that would lose the purpose. I'd like you to show everyone that from this deck of cards, you're going to pick one card. Put your finger on the index of one card. All right? Right there. Now, would you like that card or would you like another card, Gina?
I'd like this card.
You like that card?
Yeah.
Figures. Anyone else like it? All right. Let's see here. The 5 of hearts, just hold it right like that. Now, you might be saying, how would I know that I could make her take this card? But you see, from the blue-backed deck, Jean Ann picked one card that has, what color is the back of that? Red. And what does it say? Nice, loud school teacher voice.
I knew you would pick the 5 of hearts.
Thank you very much. Don't tell them how we did it. Thank you, Jean. Now, seem like a game sort of fellow. Are you German? You'll like this one. Yeah. What's your name, sir? Eric. Eric? Well, you're putting your coat over on the side of... You are game. You're a daredevil. Come right up this way, Eric. I need a little bit of help. I mean, I'm talking about here on stage, not... Eric, it is said that in the Himalaya Mountains, hypnotism is used to stop the flow of blood during surgical operations. Now, we're going to come back to that in just a moment. I would like you to kindly step over to that side there and bring out the rolling apparatus that finds itself now behind the red curtain. You can go for what's in the box or what's behind the curtain. Got it right there. It's all right, you're just killing stage time. Bring it over. That's it. Roll it right over. Roll it right over. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. Forgot the blade. Look behind the curtains. There we go. Aha! Outstanding. And oh, just a moment. Do you know, Andrew, come into the light. Don't be afraid. Yes. Alex, do you know what this is? Very good. Graduate students?
Actually, yes.
You see, this device here is a very old apparatus that's used to slice and dice vegetables. You can place the potato into the potato hole and slice it just like so, and you find that from one potato, you magically now have two. Now, the interesting thing about this bit of apparatus is, elderly in appearance though it may seem, it's actually quite novel in certain respects. Doesn't cut human flesh. Allow me to demonstrate. Now, in order for everyone to be thoroughly convinced that this is indeed a full-scale illusion, I'd like you to take a look through the top of this part here and make sure that there's nothing untoward. All right, very good. And this part here, this is the lower half of the, just a moment. I'd like you to take a little closer look at that. Take a look down inside there and make sure everything's copacetic. Outstanding. Go forward just a little bit. I want to show you for the full effect what it looks like. I'm just going to put these locks on. Outstanding. Now, perfect. Look at me. Because as I said, in the Himalaya Mountains, hypnotism is used to stop the flow of blood during surgical operations. And I will now hypnotize Alex. 3, 2, 1. Do you feel it?
What?
It's better if you fake it. There we go. All right, and now, to make sure that the blade is indeed fully razor sharp, I'd like you, Ellen, to feel the edge of the blade and make sure. Go ahead, reach up. Oh, you've cut yourself. Are you all right? Of course he is, because he's hypnotized. And now. Here we go. Are you comfortable? Well, he makes a living, he says. Allahu Akbar! Just kidding. Come on. Don't even laugh at it. Christ, I'm toast on the Muslim variety circuit now. Now, you seem slightly nervous down there, so in order to calm your troubled mind, I'm going to put this potato right up here. I'd like you to take a look at it, and if you feel nervous, just look that potato right in the eye. And here we go. At the count of 1, 2, 3, we find pretty tough potato. All right, so the blade's a little dull. But are you all right, sir?
I think so.
Yeah, don't shake your head. Ladies and gentlemen, give the game fellow a hand. Well, it's been a wonderful pleasure appearing for you here in what they tell me is now known as, my God, it's a mess up here, isn't it? Valentina. Yes. You remember how we told you that if you joined up with Force Majeure, you could really clean up?
Oh, yeah, you did. Okay.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so very much. My name is Shane Bertram Baker, Shane Bertram Baker, Shane Bertram Baker. I like to hear my name in triplicate. It helps the sex last longer. And so, I put on my hat and I bid you good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Bertram Baker! The best-loved Episcopalian on the vaudeville stage today.